Do you ever feel like you have to go to this extreme to get your children to pay attention in class? Well, what do you think if you came in like this to get everyone's attention? You think it would work? I think it would for one day maybe at least. But do you really want to go to this extreme every day in class? I don't think so. But I'm going to give you a little hint as to how you can get your students as focused on you as they would be like this. I've tried this one day and it does work. However, I don't want to wear this crazy nose and these crazy glasses and this crazy hat and use this stinking horn every day in class. So I found another way to get my students on fire for learning. And I hope that by the end of this video, you will feel the same.
Work on the SMARTboard.
Work on the SMARTboard! You all get so excited when you see this screen coming on, don't you? If you'd like to change your pen color to a rainbow color or something interesting, go up to the top of your board next to the pen that you normally select. Go to this one that has the rainbow colors after it, hit the arrow, and then I've chosen this one. I'm going to continue with that one. And you can write like you normally would with the pen or with your finger, whichever works. This, along with many other options, will be shared in SMARTboard Mania through the different segments. To orient your board and to add more orientation points, you'll go to All Programs, Smart Technologies, Smart Product Drivers, and Control Panel. If you have an older version of software, you can go to the Control Panel through the icon on your bottom toolbar. Then you'll click Control Panel. And you'll go to Smart Hardware Settings. And next to the pen and button settings, where the arrow is, you'll go down to Orientation/Alignment Settings and click on that. Now you'll see it gives you the option of 4 points, 9 points, 12 points, or 20 points. In the front of your board, you'll notice the two buttons. There's one that looks like a keyboard and one that looks like a mouse, and they're located in front of your eraser. When you press the buttons simultaneously, you'll notice this press center of target and release will appear in the center of your screen, as well as your several orientation points will appear on your board. The first orientation point, you'll go to the top left-hand corner of your screen, and you'll pick up a pen and place it in the center of that plus sign. And you'll move throughout the board as those orientation points move. This will help with your alignment and when you're doing your lessons for everything to be lined up properly. You'll do that for all points on the board. It just takes a few seconds to complete. To make movable objects within your lessons on the SMARTboard, you'll go to the Shapes icon at the top toolbar, click the arrow that's beside it, scroll down to whatever shape that you would like, then go over to the double squares, and this will give you your outline and fill color that you can use. You can choose an outline color and also a fill color. If you're going to be adding text to the shapes, you'll probably want a lighter color so that they can see the text. To make your shape, you'll click on the left hand side of your mouse and then move about. If you get your screen up and you want it to be bigger and fill the whole screen, you'll go up to View and hit Full Screen. You'll notice it takes up the entire screen and makes better use of your board. Learning how to move the pieces on the SMARTboard can take some time. It takes a certain amount of pressure. You don't need to bang the board, but you do need to apply a certain amount of pressure in order to move the items. If you have students doing this, you'll want to practice some with them ahead of time. Notice you're able to move with one finger, two fingers, whatever works for you. Now when that comes up, that's a great way to edit the word. If you wanted to change the word that's on there, change the font, whatever. If it comes up by mistake, just simply hit the red X in the right hand corner at the top of your screen. If you'd like to lock a piece in place or do some other added features to it, just hit the right hand corner
And you'll notice the green circle that comes up above, that you could move it, you could turn it around and all that, or go to the arrow at the right hand side, and that will give you a list of options that you could do. You'll notice that you can cut it, you can copy it, you can do a spell check, or the locking feature is something that is often used. So we'll go to locking, and then you have the unlock or lock in place. Well, in this case it's unlocked, so we want to lock it in place. And then you'll notice if you go back to Fireball and try to move it, it should be locked and you're unable to move it. It will not move anywhere. If you want to unlock, you'll just simply do the same thing. Hit the right hand corner, you'll have that lock sign, and then you can just hit unlock and the piece will become unlocked once again. Exactly, just hit the red X. If that pops up on you and you don't want to change anything, just hit the red X, just like he just did.
Maybe not so. Not that hard. It's like a little.
So you have a document that you would like to save in as a SMARTboard file in SMART. You'll go up to Edit, select All, and then Edit, Copy. You'll take that document that you have in Word or whatever it's saved in and simply go to Edit and go to Paste. Click on the open document and there it will arrive. You'll notice it's got the green circle at the top and the arrows where you can move it around. You can actually change any text that needs to be changed. And then you can simply take your pens, write on it, and then if you need to scroll down and go down further, you're able to scroll down and whatever markings you've made will remain on the document. You have the option of saving it to where your pen marks or whatever changes you've made will stay within the document, or you can simply erase what you've written.
I cannot figure out how this thing works. I'm going to get in trouble if they see me.
Eat, read, and line. So now when you take off that prefix, you will see that you have what we call the root word. All right, who would like to give me an un-word? Yes?
Unpack.
Unpack. If you unpack, it is the opposite, or it means you are not packed.
Notice the student is using his finger to write the numbers with the pen in the other hand.
Wait,
Where was it?
it was right here. No.
There.
Yes.
He got it. He got it. Okay.
Me got it.
Okay. Now, let's see.
Oh, where do I go?
40 divided by 5.
40 divided by
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
SMARTboards make class more exciting. Please consider using them every day. Your students will thank you.